Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. After we left off, we leveled up and, beat the Abyss Watchers. Productive last episode. Oh, and look who it is. Hi, Egon.
I know you. Sometime. I just dropped in to see how she's getting on. Now, what are you playing at with this circus? This cesspool of doddering old folk and degenerates couldn't be better.
You're a treat.
This play couldn't hope.
I'm actually kind of surprised that they have him show up here, because he just shit-talks you. I shouldn't curse, but he just trash-talks you and then leaves and never comes back. I don't know, he's weird. Oh, and another thing that's changed. Oh, he's not dead. Hi, y'all. So...
As I have I'm weak, but though, please.
Yol dies after you beat the Abyss Watchers. Maybe once I reload the area, he'll be dead. Not that I, want that, but it, happens. Oh, yeah. There is one event that I'll take care of before I start the next area, and it's not because I'm avoiding that area. And to be honest, I'm offended that you would even suggest that. Tree? Yeah. Or seed, I guess. Frame rate. I kind of want to get into 30. And then maybe I'll get Dex and Strength up to 18 so I can use the Tinder. Yep. Alright. So you're like, huh. That's unfortunate. I wish that hadn't happened.
Sorry, friend. Be more careful. By the gods, curiosity is gonna kill you kittens. Some places are better left alone, you know. Oh, sorry. Am I a tad too late?
Hi, Patches.
Have no fear. There's beauty in death. Besides, you're surrounded by ladies. Every man's dream, right?
Not every man.
Oh, no matter. I'll look after things. By stripping every last trinket off your corpse, you're gonna make some lucky customer very happy.
Yeah, okay. Whatever, Patches. So I could do the jumping puzzle, but I'm not going to, because I don't want to die more. See you, jerk. Eh. Hi, buddy.
Ah, oh, you're alive. Now, hold your horses. Let's have a nice talk about this. Oh, come clean. I did you wrong. I didn't mean it, though. You get these urges. You know what I mean. You're alive. Oh,
No.
oh, for heaven's sake. No need to jest with a face like that. You're still alive. And I'm here, Robert. Oh. Wait just a second.
I'm like Jesus. I forgive you, but just barely. Yeah. That's basically the event, and then Patches becomes a merchant, and if you hadn't already bought the Katarina set, you can now. He also sells rusted coins, which are kind of nice for farming, some embers for really expensive, and poison arrows, which can be pretty good, and rubbish, because, he's a cool guy.
Ah, I see you, Red. You ran. The sneaking rodent. But he did me a good turn back in Lothric Dungeon. Doubtless I should do something about that little dead. still standing.
Yeah.
Thanks, good compere.
So it's implied he actually cares about Greyrat for reasons I will get into later. Not right now, but soon. I do still have to go kill that Dark Wraith in Lothric Dungeon, but I don't want to make it seem like I'm putting off the next area too much. But that area does seriously suck, so I don't think people would blame me. Well, okay, it's not that bad. It's relatively short, and the boss is really easy, but I tend not to like it very much. The enemies are very annoying. Farron Keep. Kind of want to ditch Magic Shield if I'm not fighting a boss. What would be better? I kind of want to try Farron Flash, so maybe I'll try Great Farron Dart again. Sure. I'm just trying all this stuff out again because my my sorceries are stronger now that I have an upgraded catalyst. Sure, I'll get invaded. Apparently, they're pretty common here. Yep, it's skeletons. Alright, that's pretty good damage. How about this? Not as good damage. Come on. If their eyes are glowing white, it means they're going to reanimate after you kill them. Unless you use a blessed weapon, then they won't reanimate. They only come back once, though. That Karthus Rouge can be used to make your weapons do bleed buildup. It's like oh god, I keep doing the heavy attack because of the Hazel Pick. Wow. Surprised you're able to keep your shield up through all that. Backstabbing. You can jump down there to the left, but it doesn't really get you anything that going through the area normally wouldn't get you. And I usually just end up dying because of it. Not because of the drop. The jump is pretty easy to make, but I just get swarmed by skeletons. Kukri. Those are throwing knives that do bleed buildup. This area is pretty big on the whole bleed thing. Hey, buddy. You missed. Alright. There's also traps, as demonstrated. They're pretty easy to avoid once you know where they are, but they can be used against enemies to pretty good effect. Soul item. How innocuous. These enemies are really annoying. They're super jumpy, and they actually have a lot of health. Well, relatively. Get mined, son. There's also some illusory walls here, as you may have noticed from that timer I just showed you. Pick up a Karthus Pyromancy Tome. That can be used to learn pyromancies of the people of Karthus, which are unique. And pretty good if you're not a dedicated pyromancer. If you are, then they're not going to be great. Now, hey, look. It's more goobers. The damage is pretty good. I'm starting to think sorcery might have some merit to it after all. Nice roll, dude. If you're wondering why they're turning invisible when they roll, it's because of a ring that they have that we will be able to get to. Ooh, I tried to dodge. Did not work. The thing that makes them less annoying, though, is they don't have poise, and you can stun lock them pretty hard, usually. I think it was the Titanite shards, is what I was going to say, obviously. Here's an ambush. I'm going to try using Soul Greatsword here. Ooh. I like that. Yeah, alright. I'm for that, in case you were wondering. And look who it is.
Oh, hello. How very fortunate. Have you seen my companion, Horace? To my shame, I was snared by a trap, and I've not been able to find him since.
Sorry, buddy.
Yes, I see. Horace is a valiant knight. He can look after himself. No, God, he's probably searching for me right now, with twice the resolve. If you happen upon him, that I remain in the Anvil Lay Prism Stones to guide him, please send him my word. May the flames guide your... If you that I can
Alright. So this is the next stage in Henri and Horace's quest line. I will tell you how to do it, pretty much. It's not too complicated as long as you know where to find them. But yeah, you have to come here and talk to Henri before you do anything else. Their quest line wise, anyway. What was I gonna say? Oh crap. Didn't mean to do that. If you don't like watching me backstab stuff, I'm sorry, but, you know, I'm also not gonna stop. Yoink. And as with every catacomb area in Dark Souls, there's traps. But this one has a solution. Kill the hat-wearing skeletons, and this end is gonna leave you hanging for a while. And the skeleton balls die. And for this one, you get an undead bone shard, so you definitely are gonna want to do that. So in this little juncture, the skeletons will be throwing those urns that you basically will use pursuers on you. It's really annoying. It's not like the worst thing ever, but certainly irritating. It's also sort of a clue that the urns that they're throwing are all around. These ones with leather tied over them have well, I'll show it off. They have pursuers in them. There's also a trap right there. Which, oh god. Oh god! I screwed that one up, something awful. Yeah, so don't do that. That ring is the one that makes us invisible when we roll, the Karthus Milk Ring. It also gives you 3 decks. Here's another trap. And here's another Karthus Swordsman, except this one respawns, so, you know, he's gonna be a lot more fun to deal with, obviously. Punk. No rolling. I see you over there, you skeleton jerk. And boop. The Karthus curved greatsword is fairly good from what I remember, but it doesn't drop for me too much. I think the only time it's dropped for me was on my pyromancy build. A pretty obvious trap here, but... Oh, I missed them completely. Oh, you missed. That's a shame. Oh, what? It rolled out of my backstab, but then got hit by the backstab animation anyway. Large soul. There's a big hole in the ground here, as I'm sure these messages say. It drops you into a bunch of rats, and a bad situation, so don't walk into it. Oh god, I got invaded and it mind flooded me super hard. Oh, I got invaded but the Dark Spirit couldn't find me, I guess, so he just gave up. Well, I'm okay with that. Yeah, we saw the skeleton that's controlling this ball of bones. I was trying to think of a funnier thing, but it could be a safe zone. You're correct. Alright. Let's head down. There's some rats here. I don't know how rats could live in this catacomb, because there's only skeletons. And rats can't eat only skeletons, but whatever. Die. Alright. What do I want to do first? There's a few events in this area. There's a bunch of these ooze enemies that we saw before in the cathedral. They're I mean, they're as irritating as they were before. Oh, yeah. I hate these things. There's also bone wheel skeletons. If you've played Dark Souls 1, you're probably like, oh god, bone wheel skeletons, but they're really not that bad in this game. Oh wow, what a surprise. I don't know how that second hit missed, but whatever you say, game. Just run around and dodge a lot if you're scared of getting blobbed on. I think there's 4 bone wheel skeletons in this area. Now, stop magically dodging me. I don't appreciate it. Oh, look, there's more. Get wrecked, me. Alright. These guys can drop the bone wheel shield if you're into that. I think there's another one around here. Another ooze, I mean. There's definitely another bone wheel skeleton. Alright. Oh, yep, I was right. Alright, I'm just gonna run. There's a bunch of oozes in this little passage, but I kind of want this ring. Oh! Take that. Ugh. I readjust my camera a lot with the lock-on thing, and when there's enemies around, it locks onto them. Alright, let's do the invasion, I guess. This invader has a pretty high tendency to murder everyone, me included. It's an NPC, obviously. Night Slayer Sorig. Hey, cutie. Fight me over here. Ooh, the range on that. Ooh. And the range on that. Yeah, he's got the Fume Ultra Greatsword. It is a scary weapon. And he has a million poise, or stamina. Is also poise, but yeah. Oh, come on! Yeah, he gives you my thanks when he kills you because he's a BM bitch. That curse felt a little bit more warranted. I still shouldn't do it though. Yeah. Like, I'm not like mad about that, but I am kind of annoyed that Soul Greatsword doesn't give you any poise, because I feel like it kind of should, because you're still swinging a Greatsword. Guess I'm just jealous of Night Slayer's Sorig's giant muscles. I'm sure there's a sexy pin-up fan art of him somewhere. I highly recommend killing these rats, or letting the ball of skeletons kill the rats, because they will chase you into the place where you fight Sorig, and they will be a huge pain in the ass. Ah, come on. Die. Alright. If you open that gate before you do this, you get a lot more room fighting him, but I just kind of want to do it because I'm lazy. As I have mentioned several times. If you slay him here, you get a ring. And it's a... well, I don't know. It's more of a PvP ring, I guess, but it's pretty good. There's no way you have stamina after that. Oh, crap. Oh, I'm glad that combo doesn't one-shot me. I'm not happy about how much damage it did to me, though. Really? You're not gonna shield? Well, you're a funeral. Who's BMing who now? Anyway, you get the Night Slayer's ring for killing him, which increases the amount of stamina damage you do when you hit enemy shields, basically making it easier to break their guard. Ah, come on. These guys are very irritating to me. Yeah. Damn it! Damn it doesn't count as a curse. If they say the curse in the game, then I'm allowed to say it. Ugh, I'm mad. I'm not mad, but I'm mad. I'm really excited to get to use there's a sorcery you get in the second DLC, The Ringed City, called Old Moonlight, and I'm excited to use that because it seems cool. I have fun. Ah, fine, I'll murder you, if it means that much to you. Frame rate. Oh, Fair and Flash Sword still sucks. Well, damage-wise, anyway. There we go. I just wanted to try it. See how it feels. Boop. There's another one of those respawning jabronis. Stop running around pillars, you dick. They don't say dick, but I also don't consider that to be too bad of a curse. I don't know why I'm cursing so much today. It was my first day of college courses. Yeah, I'm a college student. At the moment. Maybe you're listening to me like 1,000 years in the future and I'm, you know, the immortal overmind and I'm making you watch this even though, you know, they're low quality, bad videos. Because I'm just not a very nice person. Get mined. Stop dodging! He's probably saying the same thing, I guess. Yeah, I don't like these enemies. They're extremely annoying, in my opinion. Is my longsword doing more damage than the hazel pick? Yeah. Wait, how much lower is the base damage? Only 20. Alright. The hazel pick is cooler, but the longsword I'm much more adept at using. And I'm sure, since I've said that, I'll die to this enemy. Oh, nope. There we go. Yeah, you get a lot of Titanite shards in this area. That's basically them telling you if you don't at least have a +3 weapon by now, you're gonna have a bad time. There's also this trap right here. But for now... Hey, Skelebro. Watch what happens. Frame rate. Yep, there's a baby crab in there, obviously. And a dark gem. I actually got killed by this baby crab once. I was fighting Sorig, and the crab popped out, and he 2-hit comboed me, and then the crab finished me off. It was a good, yet extremely embarrassing time. This crystal lizard usually runs over here and then falls out of the world, so you don't really have to kill it. You can just let it, you know, delete itself from the mortal coil. Stabby. You can kind of shove that guy off if you want, but I don't find it unreliable and scary. Branded bridge is wearing thin. Obviously that's a hint. Because it's the developer message. You can open this gate, so you don't have to fight those annoying Karthus soldiers. Here's where they lull you into a false state of security. You're like, alright, I killed the skeleton, so, you know, even though there's a bunch more bones here, more probably aren't going to spawn. And then you're like, oh god, bridge, don't fall. Pulls. And then you're like, whew! And then you're like, well, that's a lot of skeletons. And then you hit the bridge. Later, losers. Alright. There's another area down there, and we are going to go down there in the next episode, even though that's might be my least favorite area in the game. It's very annoying, but I did it. Try attacking only finger. I don't know what that means. That sort of makes sense. For once, I won't skip this cutscene. Well, that all seemed perfectly normal. So here you're like, ooh, a shiny. Walk to the right, and you'll see, huh, a big arm. That's normal. Nice try. So this is High Lord Wolnir. He was once the ruler of the Karthus swordsmen that we've been murdering. Actually, I'm going to grab this, in case I forget. No slaps today for... Okay, just put your hand inside the ground, I guess. Are you gonna puke? Yes, alright. So, if you couldn't tell, hit the big, shiny, hit me here, weak spots on his arms. Just, of all the bosses in this game, this feels the most like a Zelda boss to me. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but this fight is pretty easy. If you have really high damage, you can break the bracelet before the fight even starts. Oh, I'm actually the dumbest person. If you let him move up, the darkness, like the mist, will kind of... Well, it'll kill you real fast. Which is what happened to me. It killed me before I even noticed I was dying. So don't do that. I haven't actually died to this boss in, like, a long time, so I'm making history today with the Wolnir death and the Deacon's death. Well, that was yesterday, but in this series. I've gotten that big rat to chase me across the bridge and fall to its death. It's a good time. Yeah. So if you look to your right, to my right, I guess, you can see Anri up there. We're not going to talk to her yet. Soon. But not yet. Bye! What was I going to do? I was definitely going to do something. Oh, yeah. I could wear the Edgelord armor. Wow, that looks dumb. This armor looks okay. It's kind of crap for armor, though. Sunbro armor? I don't like it. It's so hard to choose your armor set. I'll stick with the Drang armor for now. One thing that is nice about this boss is the bloodstain is outside the room. I'm going to skip the cutscene this time. We don't need to watch this again. Oh no. If you're wondering if I knew how to dodge that, like when it was coming, it was kind of just an educated guess. Generally, you should break the his right hand bracelet first, because it's harder to get to, but it doesn't really matter. I know I just died, but again, the fight is honestly easy. Just don't stand in the mist like an idiot, and you'll be fine. What are you doing? Oh, he's gonna try to slap me? Nice try, loser. I guess you can kill this boss without breaking the bracelets, but it takes a long time and it's not very fun. Please. Please die, bracelet. No, die. Okay. No, don't drag me. Bye, Wolnir. Alright. Again, easy boss. I'm just bad, is the takeaway. All right. Let's go back to Firelink and level up, and then I'll end the episode. As far as bosses go in this game, a lot of people dislike the bosses that are really easy, or I've seen people say that they dislike them, but I don't really mind easy bosses. I don't like poorly designed bosses. Wolnir is a bit not good, but it's not that bad. There's a few bosses that are bad.
The undead legion.
Yeah, blah 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 blah.
Gaining it.
Blah blah blah. This is the important dialogue.
Oft the lords of Cinder, the undead legion. So that's how they're delivered to their thrones. I pity the sorry souls.
You laugh hoarsely.
I failed to thank you for helping them find their final resting place. I pity.
Alright, so I'll give you this now. Hawkwood, I might have already said this actually, but Hawkwood was a member of Farron's Undead Legion, but, as he said, he flew the coop. He abandoned them, and, well, he got it at a good time, I guess. I guess he's not a turncoat, because he didn't, like, betray them for another team, but he did leave. Alright. What do I want to do? I should get my health up, too. My health is pretty low. Something like that? Sure.
Farewell, Ashen One, may the flames.
Yay.
Ah,
Here are
Gracious.
these. What does this give you? This gives you Carthus Rouge. I remember that. Oh yeah, I could buy the Abyss Watcher armor. You can buy a lot of boss armor sets or various other things from the Shrine Handmaiden after you defeat something. But, alright, I think you get Titanite shards from that too. I don't think I'm going to do it on this playthrough, but the Undead Legion set is sweet. It's one of my favorite sets. I could use the big sage hat once I have more souls. Wolnir's crown looks ugly, though. I like the exile mask if you're trying to look creepy. Anyway, I'm getting off track here. Hi, Andre. Can I upgrade? No, I need one more. And I don't think I picked up any more twinkling. Oh, I picked up one. Alright. No more Estus shards. I did get a bone shard, though, right? Yeah. So let's burn that before I forget in 5 seconds. Burn. Get rid of Farron Flash Sword, because it's still not good. Wonder if Hidden Body is any good in Irithyll. Spoilers. I can't decide. Let's try Deep Soul. I burned it, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. This episode was also a bit long, but a lot happened, so I don't feel too bad. And I'll see you next time.